fourth place, 9-7. The Vikings are 7-9, one of 4 teams, 7-9 in the South. We're underway. Missouri Valley with the basketball. Tim Washington tries to penetrate, nothing there. Goes left side, long three. Darryl Lemire off the front of the rim. Rebound, Mr. Washington, Nathan Washington. Quick pass to Hadnot. Hadnot drives right side all the way, leans in, puts it up, no good. Fighting for the offensive rebound was Darrell Nellum, and I believe he's going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, good job screening out that time by the Vikings as Nellum tried to go over the back and get the offensive rebound, so both teams have missed one shot here to start the game.
Viking basketball just underway. Women's game to Grandview. Tim Washington, top of the key to Collins for Valley. Now Lemire on the right wing, into the corner to Collins. Kicks it back out for Price. Remy, 14-footer, good from the right wing. And Remy Price gets the Vikings of Missouri Valley on the board, 2-0. The other way, it's Odia. Odia. Bronco dribbles it back out top of the key. Now they'll work to Nellum underneath. He spins on Obanecki, and Obanecki fouls him. And the young man from Chicago will head to the free throw line.
Yeah, a good spin move that time by Nellum. He got the ball down on the low block. Obanecki tried to body up with him, but Nellum kind of spun to the middle, and he's a 6'7" senior. He'll have 2 shots.
First one, no good.
Tried to bank that one in.
Yep, he has 1 foul and 1 missed free throw in this contest. Crowd will be filing back in. A lot of them were here for the Gary Smith retirement. Second free throw also no good. However, Bronco comes down with the offensive rebound. He gives it to Odia. Now underneath, another shot missed by Nellum. Rebound Hadnot. Bronco gives it back to Hadnot, and they'll set outside the perimeter. Bronco, top of the key, and he waits for Odia to come and get the basketball. Now Nellum. Nellum to Washington. Turns, fires. That's way off the mark.
I think somebody got a piece of that one, I believe.
Here is Washington the other way. That's Tim Washington for the Vikings. Valley up 2-0. Lemire in the lane. Bobby Collins, jump hook. Won't go. Off the front of the rim. Rebound, Nathan Washington for GV. He drives all the way to the left side. And a foul is going to be called on Darrell Lemire, his first.
Not a good start for Darrell Nellum of Grandview. He's missed a jump shot. He's missed 2 free throws and picked up a foul.
Yeah, he says, hey, wait a minute. How about to start like the women had?
Yeah.
That was incredible. 33 points for Grandview in the first quarter, that first game today. There's a high post pass to Nellum. Triple team, kicks it back out Odia. Odia top of the key. A Washington 3-ball good right in front of the Viking bench. That's Nathan Washington. 18.6 a game, and Grandview goes on top 3-2, 17:52 to go first half.
Nathan Washington, a very fluid guard. You got to stay on him all the time.
And here's a steal by Washington off to Bronco. Layup good. Running the floor off the steal, and Bronco gets the bucket.
I'm not sure Bronco didn't walk on that play. He took quite a few little steps on the way to the basket, but no call. Good fast break for Grandview.
Now underneath it goes to Obanecki. He has a shot blocked. Nellum, I think, picks up another foul. They're going to call on Washington. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to call this one on Nathan Washington, helping out his first, second team foul. 5-2. Grandview with a lead. Obanecki will be at the free throw line. Tavius Brazil ready to come in for Valley. Obanecki, first free throw, good. He really has become a pretty good free throw shooter.
Well, that was a good tie. That ball danced around the rim, and when it does that and falls in, that shows you've got a nice touch on the ball, and that's exactly what Chisholm did that time.
Well, it's 5-3. Grandview with a lead. Next one good. Obanecki gets them both.
Perfect from the line. Look good inbound.
Coach Dennis Schaefer up, talking to his ball club, Jordan Bronco, who inbounds to Odia. Peter Odia between the circles. Stops, goes high post to Hadnot. Hadnot turns, faces the basket around a screen, and that may be an offensive foul.
On Nellum, I think.
Oh, boy, he's saying, can we start over?
Yeah.
He hadn't had the greatest of starts, Darrell Nellum, and he's going to check out. And that'll bring Carter Milam into the contest. Milam is 6'8" sophomore.
Nellum says, I knew I shouldn't have gotten out of bed this morning.
Yeah, Milan from Bettendorf, Iowa. Here comes Remy, streaks in the lane, puts it up and got it. He just leaned right on. He went into the lane, leaned right on Milam and got the bucket. Remy Price has 4. 6-5 Valley. Hadnot in front of the Missouri Valley bench. Stops at the free throw line, drives to the right side around a screen by Milam, takes it all the way into the basket. Back it comes to Odium, and now he throws it away as he tries to drive across the lane. Picked up by Collins, off to Tim Washington. Washington open at the free throw line, missed it, too strong. Rebound, Nathan Washington. Right side here, he comes all the way to the basket, puts it up, it won't go, but a foul on Tim Washington, and that's his first. Third foul on Valley.
Well, the two Washingtons, similar statistics, 18.6 points a game for Nathan Washington for Grandview, and then a 16.3 average for Tim Washington. And we've just seen his offensive numbers continue to increase as each game goes by. Had a big game the other night in that loss to Benedictine. Timmy had 28 points.
Here's Bronco misses a shot, offensive rebound, but they're not able to put that one back in. Corey Evers misses that. And now the Vikings of Missouri Valley throw it away as they hustle down court. So both teams turning the ball over, and Grandview will have possession.
Tried to get the ball to Romeo Smith that time. Romeo, the big guy, just couldn't handle the pass on the fast break.
Bronco drives to the left side, kicks it back out to Nathan Washington. Long three off the heel of the rim. Tavius Brazil with a rebound. Now to Tim Washington for Missouri Valley. Lemire drives to the free throw line, takes it all the way to the basket, tries to finger roll it up and in. The ball is blocked out of bounds. Viking ball underneath with 19 on the shot clock. Remy Price will inbound. 6-5 Missouri Valley. Remy knocks it off of Milam, picks it up. Now gives it off to Washington. Tim Washington, high arching three from the left side. It's good. And it's 9-5 Missouri Valley.
I'm not sure that ball didn't graze one of those girders on the top of the ceiling. That ball had a lot of arch on it by Timmy. Nice shot.
Hadnot right side. Drives free throw line. Spin move cut off there by Price. Back out. Bronco. Now on the low block, into the corner to Nathan Washington, drives from the right side, goes all the way to the basket and scores. He has 5, 9-7. Valley with the lead. Price to Plummer. He'll try a three. It won't go. Romeo Smith tips it out of the lane, but it comes right to Nathan Washington. He gets it to Hadnot for the slam. Jjuan Hadnot ties the game at 9. With 15 minutes to go.
Hadnot did not miss that shot that time.
And Nathan Washington could have taken the shot, but he flipped it ahead for the dunk. Now inside the lane, Romeo Smith with a little left-handed jump hook scores to make it 11-9 Valley. Evers, low block. They kick it back out. Hadnot, he dunked one. Now he misses a three. Rebound, Remy Price. Remy, free throw line. Backs away to the top of the key. Lobs it in. Right side, low block, Romeo. Romeo, nowhere to go, and no feet were moving. Travel.
Romeo, I think, was trying to find somebody to pass to. He looked outside, nobody open, so when he did, he spun a little bit further to the left and picked up both feet. So
11-9, Missouri Valley. Bronco with a left-handed dribble. Now gives it to Hadnot. Hadnot back to Bronco right in front of Chad Lance. Now they try to get it down low to Milam. Ball tipped out of bounds by Romeo Smith.
I tell you, Milam's a big man. They list him at 6'8". He's a sophomore. Yep. Boy, he's got some beef. Got some meat on his bones, too.
Evers will inbound it to Hadnot. Hadnot, skip pass all the way to the right side. Nathan Washington puts up a shot, a contested three and hit it. He had Tim Washington right in his face and hit it anyway. He has 8. 12-11 Grandview.
He looks very smooth out there, doesn't he?
Yes, he is. You're right. He got hurt last year in that game. Here's Remy Price. Elbow right side. He buries it. He now has 6. And it's 13-12. Missouri Valley with the lead.
Missouri Valley Vikes look like they've come to play today.
Evers off to Washington. Throws it away as he tried to get a pass in the lane, I think, to Evers. Went by him and Hadnot couldn't catch up with it. So the ball comes back to Grandview. 13-12. Cody Jackson in for Missouri Valley. Casey Cody Jackson. Collins also came back in. Plummer, top of the key. Elbow area. He'll try to fire a 16-footer and hit it, his first bucket. And Missouri Valley up 15-12.
Ken, 5 different Vikings have scored so far. That's a good sign.
And here is Nathan Washington. Washington off to Hadnot. Hadnot works that right side around the screen by Milam. Kicks it off into the corner. Driving in for the layup. Good job by Evers. And he scores to make it 15-14. 15-14. Missouri Valley with the lead. Top of the key is Plummer, and he walked with it. So Missouri Valley turning it over. That would be their third turnover. Grandview's turned it over 4 times. 12:51 to go, first half.
The Vikings, 6 for Remy Price, 3 for Tim Washington, 2 each for Larry Plummer, Romeo Smith, and Chisholm Obanecki.
Evers with a basketball for Grandview. Leaves it for Nathan Washington. Milam out high. Now they work it to the left side to Hadnot. Back to Bronco in the lane. Oh, he tried to get to Milam. Hit him right in the hip. He lost it, but Bronco picks up the loose ball with 9 on the shot clock. Now they reset the shot clock and should not have done that. Now the official stops play. It should be about 8 or 7 seconds on the shot clock. There were 9 seconds left when Bronco picked up the ball.
You know, a lot of these teams in the heart of America, I'm not sure we need a shot clock. Now, when you play Baker, you play Benedictine, you better have one. But a lot of these teams just love to get up and down that floor. And Vikes are one of those teams, a very fast-paced offensive team.
I guess they're going to rule that Missouri Valley at one time had possession of that ball. So, Grandview gets the full 30 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Evers. Bronco, free throw line shot, rattles around, no good. Milam with an offensive rebound, missed the putback. It goes out of bounds. Off Milam, Missouri Valley ball.
Yeah, Milam got the offensive rebound. He's the big 6'8" guy. Had a point-blank shot, just missed it. So the Vikes get a break there, get the ball back with a 1-point lead.
Top of the key, Darryl Lemire. Missouri Valley up 15-14. Lemire tries to split a double team, lose it. Here's Evers. Evers underneath Hadnot, layup good, and Grandview regains the lead. That's 4 for Hadnot, 16-15. Casey Cody Jackson to Bobby Collins. Now to Lemire. Plummer, free throw line. He'll step inside the lane, and there's that illegal screen. Tavius Brazil. Well, let's see who they call him. Brazil's not in there right now. They must call him Obanecki, I guess.
Obanecki, yeah. Yep, Chisholm. That's his, second foul on Chiz.
Folks listening on GVVikings.com, thanks for being with us. Mark had to go to a high school game, so we'll give you our audio on GVViking.com.
We'll try to be as impartial as we can be.
Yeah, we will be impartial today. Here the other way comes Odia, to some extent. Odia off to Nathan Washington.
There's another screen. That's on Milam, I think.
Boy, they call that play a lot anymore, don't they?
They sure do.
And let's see on Milam, that is his first. Missouri Valley with the ball.
They just won't. You got to set that screen. You better be stationary, not have any part of your body sticking out anymore.
Now a whistle on the other way, and another illegal screen.
Well,
and this one's on Romeo. Romeo Smith picks up the foul.
Might as well just forget the high pick right now.
They're watching it, aren't they? All year long. We've already had 3 of them called in this game. Bronco, right down in front of us. Off to Nathan Washington. A little step back, off the heel of the rim. Ball is tipped, and now Milam got it. His shot is blocked by Romeo Smith, but Romeo got him on the arm. And Milam will go to the free throw line. Romeo Smith picks up his second foul. Team foul number 6 on Missouri Valley already. With 11:06 to go, this game moving right along. Milam on his tiptoes makes the first free throw. 1 out of 2, the Grandview Vikings. And he'll have another one. And this one is rolling around and in for Carter Milam. So it's 18-15. Grandview with the lead. Bobby Collins, top of the key. Tim Washington, right side, steps in the lane, 10-footer, good. Boy, he plays with a lot of confidence. Tim Washington, he has 5.
Getting better and better all the time. Too bad he's a senior.
18-17. Bronco drives the left side, works it into Milam. He's fouled, and this may be on Tavius Brazil.
Should be a 1-and-1, I think. That's the 7th foul on the Vikings.
Picks up his first, but that is team foul number 7.
Milam at the line. 1-1.
Give you all the women's scores when we get a chance. First free throw is good by Milam. He's 3 for 3 from the line. Second one, Milam. And this one rolls around and falls in. Well, not the best touch, but they go in. Hadnot is in, Milam is out. He doesn't care as long as they go in, right?
They all count.
They all count, and that one was good. Here comes Missouri Valley. Into the corner. Casey Cody Jackson drives to the free throw line. Right side misses the shot. Nathan Washington clears the rebound. Here he comes gliding down the floor. Into the corner for a 3 that won't go. That shot taken by Kareem Martin. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tim Washington. Grandview basketball.
I tell you, both these teams, Ken, are really trying to fly up and down the floor as quickly as they can. That time it didn't take Grandview any time at all to get from one end to the other.
Boy, Nathan Washington, it looks like his feet don't leave the floor. He just glides.
He's a good one.
Hadnot out front to Bronco. The only time in the regular season we'll see these two teams will meet, could meet in the postseason. Here's a 3, and that's good. And it's now 22-17. As the Vikings face Missouri Valley face a 5-point deficit. Tim Washington's open left wing for a 3. He can't hit it. Hadnot tips it, and this one comes away to Martin. Kareem Martin. Martin pushing it. Nathan Washington glides in left side, puts it up, no good. He hits the deck. Rebound, Tavius Brazil. Tim Washington off to Lemire. 17-footer, left side, no good. Odia, long pass down to Nathan Washington. He now has 10 as he did not even come down court. No. And after that quick miss, Missouri Valley with the basketball. 9:26 to go in the first half. We're in Des Moines. Only time in the regular season these teams will meet. And now, what do they call it?
Remy. Said Remy carried
the ball.
Yes, said he carried it.
Another turnover by Missouri Valley. And that's turnover number 7 for the Vikings. Odia, top of the key. Working that left side. Back out front to Martin. Martin to Bronco. Gives it to Washington, back to Bronco. Now Hadnot top of the circle. 9 minutes to go in the half. Hadnot working on Brazil. Free throw line. Missed it. Rebound Lemire. Remy Price up the left side. Top of the key. Lemire. Washington. Kicks it back out for Lemire. He'll drive through traffic all the way to the basket off. Little blocking foul. If they might call an offensive foul, they're going to call the block on Bronco.
Yep. That was close.
So that'll put Lemire at the line to shoot 2. Darrell has not scored in this contest.
Now, Devontae Halfacre gets that check in for the Vikings. Devontae, the senior out of St. Louis, Missouri.
Well, we haven't seen him much lately.
No, we haven't.
Free throw, no good by Lemire. So Halfacre checks into the game. He hasn't played in a while.
Comes in, Tavius Brazil takes a seat for Missouri Valley.
I'm not sure Halfacre's played since the game at William Penn. First free throw, second free throw, no good. So it remains 24-17. Lemire misses both free throws. Grandview with the ball. Hadnot top of the key. And he looks, gives it off now to Odia. 8:30 to go. First half. Martin, long 3. Washington buries another one. Range is no problem with that young man. He has 13. It's a 10-point Grandview lead.
That's Washington's 3rd triple here in the first half. Boy, both teams shooting well from the outside.
Remy drives right side and scores. He has 8. 27-19. Odia into the corner. Martin, he'll try a three. It won't go. Halfacre with a rebound. Gives it off to Lemire. Back to the middle of the floor. Remy Price, he'll take it in again. Turn, 10-footer, too strong. Martin with a rebound. Quick outlet, Nathan Washington up the right side. Down through traffic all the way. Flips it up, no good. Gets his own miss, missed it. And the rebound, Halfacre. Fires it ahead to Lemire. 1-on-3. Darrell behind the back with the dribble. Kicks in the corner, Tim Washington. He puts up an air ball.
You don't see that very often.
Odia to Hadnot. Now to Washington, and that should be an foul on Collins.
Bobby, I think, ran over Hadnot. Hadnot set the screen.
It's a 27-19 score. Grandview, and his first free throw is good. He'll have another one. Grandview, as a team, shoots 67%. Hadnot misses the second one. He's a 67% free throw shooter. 1 out of 2. Grandview gets the basketball. Kareem Martin to inbound. 28-19. Grandview with a lead. Into Peter Odia. Odia works it to the right side to Washington. Back to Odia.
Donald Matoyer's checked into the lineup for Grandview.
Another big guy, and he's big. Here's the skip pass across.
Good play by Bobby
takes
Collins.
It away. Remy lobs it up for Plummer. Layup good. Good job by the Vikings. It started with a nice defensive play by Collins. Plummer gets the bucket. He has 4.
Nice play by Missouri Valley all the way around that time.
28-21, 7-point lead for Grandview. Hadnot drives that right side. Now he loses it. Collins with another steal, and Hadnot reaches in and fouls him. That's the 6th foul, I believe, on Grandview.
A couple of good
down. Final regular season game. Whew. Season goes by in a hurry.
Doesn't seem possible.
Here's Collins to Tim Washington. 6:45 to go. Washington out to Plummer. Underneath Halfacre. Baseline shot won't go. Bobby Collins with an offensive rebound. Put it back in. Since they called the intentional foul, he's had 2 steals, 2 rebounds, and a basket.
They got him pumped up, I think.
Underneath, it's Hadnot. His short jumper from the right side is good. He has 7. 30-23. 6:19 to go. Vikings on a losing streak. Couple of those games in overtime. Here comes Remy. Stops. Couldn't pull the trigger. Plummer, baseline, back to Remy. He'll take it right down the middle, lose it. Diving to the floor for it. Ball is loose. Picked up by Price. He gets it out to Tim Washington. Now Halfacre 15-footer won't go. And the rebound on the Kareem Martin. Martin back to Odia. Underneath Hadnot. Oh, my, he goes up, slams it. And a blocking foul on Halfacre. He was hanging on the rim, but you had a body underneath him, and you can do that. So
maybe Hadnot will shoot his free throws after Tim does. Now, Tim just shoots 1 free throw and knocks it down.
That must have been for hanging on the rim,
Now Hadnot will shoot the end of his three-point play. He's going to shoot his on the other end now.
32-24, 5:51 to go.
I thought that would have been a 2-shot technical foul, though.
Yeah, I don't know. 1 shot for Washington. And now Hadnot will try to complete a 3-point play, and he does. So he has 10, 33-24. Collins, top of the key. Tim Washington between the circles. Stops, and now ball batted by Evers, taken away by Hadnot. Here he comes again right side. Vikings wouldn't let him have the baseline this time. Evers out front. 5:30 to go in the first half. Grandview with the lead. A 9-point lead. Milam takes it underneath. That shot hit the bottom of the backboard, taken away by Brazil.
I think Tavius Brazil got a piece of that shot, I believe.
Plummer's open for 3, left side. It's short. Rebound, Remy Price kicks it out. Tim Washington will try a 3. It's good. Well, Tim Washington hits the triple. He has 9. 33-27. Good hustle by Remy Price to set that one up.
Remy's playing well here tonight, and he's got 8 points.
Evers stops the dribble in front of Missouri Valley's bench. Now they'll swing it right side. Back out front it goes to Bronco. Taken away by Tim Washington. Here comes Washington one-on-one all the way to the rack. Flips it up, no good. Plummer with a rebound. Offensive rebound from Missouri Valley. Back out to Remy Price. Price between the circles. Ooh, he lost. He was trying to get it to Brazil, and the ball just slipped out of his hands. Goes to Milam. Here's Hadnot the other way. Hadnot working against Plummer. Stops underneath, and nobody picks up Kareem Martin. Easy deuce. Wide open, and a timeout.
Far apart geographically, and both have good programs.
Might be fun to be here. Watch that. Here's Tim Washington, top of the key. Leaves it off to Cody Jackson. Jackson into the corner to Plummer. Stepped out of bounds. Right in front of at the end of the Grandview bench as he tried to make his move. He stepped on the sideline. 4:10 to go. 35-27. Evers. Corey Evers, 6-foot senior. Brings the ball in. Goes to Milam. Milam. Brunko. Now they work it to Hadnot on the right side. Back out front to Nathan Washington. Hadnot goes baseline on Collins all the way under and somehow stopped, went around Brazil and scored. Nice move. He has a dozen. Back to a 10-point lead, 3:44 to go. Cody Jackson to Plummer. Now to Bobby Collins. He'll take it in right side all the way to the basket and it won't stay down. Brunko with a rebound. Good move. Ball just wouldn't stay down. Nathan Washington wide open in the corner. His fourth triple, and it's 40-27. Another timeout for Missouri Valley. All of a sudden, the lead is 13 for Grandview. Cody Jackson, top of the key. He'll stop. Now throw it to Darryl Lemire, who tried to make a move before he caught the ball. Popped off his hands, and 2 rows back into the bleachers behind the Grandview bench. A turnover, and
Valley needs to get some stops on the defensive end here to get back in this thing.
Here is Brunko. This team plays with a lot of confidence. They're playing well. We have all the women's scores. We'll get you those after a while. Here's Brunko. Shot no good. Milam with a rebound. Takes it up strong and then has it knocked away by the quick hands of Casey Cody Jackson, but it'll still belong to Grandview with 2:59 to go. And inbound. I didn't see who got that.
Hadnot. It's a lob in the Hadnot in the middle of the lane, and he knocked it down.
All right, so Hadnot scores to make it 42-27. Tim Washington will drive inside. He pushes his way in the lane. They call him for a walk. Well, 42-27. Another turnover. That's 2 in a row. Vikings have now turned it over 12 times.
Devontae Halfacre back in for Missouri Valley.
And Grandview is continuing to build this lead. They look, get it into Milam on Halfacre. Got it. Milam, Carter Milam. That's a couple of big bodies there, and Milam won that battle. It's 44-27. Brazil to Lemire. Tim Washington, top of the key. Now Lemire, left wing, around a screen by Halfacre. Inside the lane to Brazil, underneath Cody Jackson. Reverse layup, missed it. It was in, came back out. Milam with a rebound. Off to Hadnot. Hadnot working against Cody Jackson. Now baseline to Brunko. Underneath to Milam. Takes it up. Fouled by Brazil. And he'll go to the line. Everything's working right now for Grandview.
I tell you, a tough day to be here. They just honored women's coach Gary Smith. They have a packed gym. The crowd not nearly as large right now for this game as it was for the first game, but this whole place has been buzzing all day long, and both of these Grandview teams have given their fans a lot to cheer about so far.
That's the 10th team foul, so it was a shooting foul, but from this point on, 2 shots coming for the Grandview Vikings as Milam missed the first one. He's 4 out of 5 from the line now. And let's see who's coming in.
Matoyer
comes back in.
Also coming in for Peter Odia.
Odia back in. 2:01 to go, 44-27, the home team leading. And home team being Grandview. And Milam misses both free throws after making his first 4. And now the ball knocked away by Hadnot. He almost had a steal.
Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. See if Valley can make a run here to close out the half.
NAIA qualifying wrestling going on. Baldwin City, Kansas. They understand Grandview. Of course, Grandview, the power in NAIA, winning that. And Missouri Valley's number 2. And that's the way they went in ranked. So a lot of wrestlers from Missouri Valley and Grandview will be here in Des Moines in a couple of weeks in the national tournament. Shot from the free throw line, no good by Lemire. Hadnot offensive rebound. Minute 35 to go now. Vikings looking for some offense. There's a lob into Hadnot. He works on Matoyer. Jump hook from the baseline, good. And that's his best shot. Little jump hook from the baseline, 44-29.
Devontae Halfaker, the senior out of St. Louis. Nice little jump hook that time.
A minute 16 to go in the half, 44-29. Bronkow. Odia. Free throw line Hadnot. Back to Nathan Washington. Misses a three. Matoyer tries to keep it alive. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch by either Collins or Halfaker. It'll belong to Grandview.
1:03 left in the half.
And let's see. Looks like Odia will inbound it. Goes baseline to Nathan Washington. Misses a 14-footer left wing. Collins rebound. He's the Vikings of Missouri Valley's leading rebounder. The other way, Price.
A lot of contact.
Knocked down almost. Stays, keeps his feet, gets the ball, gives it to Lemire, drives in left side, scores with the right hand and a foul.
Nice take that time by Darryl Lemire. Darryl went to the right side, then spun back to the left, went right down the baseline, off the glass, up and in, and he's going to be fouled on the shot. So basket's good, a chance to complete the three-point play, and Darryl, that's his first basket of the game.
Brunko comes out, back in, Kareem Martin.
Brunko got the foul, that's his second.
Lemire trying to complete a three-point play. He's 0 for 2 from the line, 0 for 3. Bobby Collins offensive rebound. Bobby takes it right back in strong. He misses the shot. Loose, and let's see who's going to be whistled this time. It's going to be one of the Missouri Valley Vikings.
Is it Halfaker? I'm not sure. Darryl Lemire gets a foul, I guess. Second.
His second. And again, double bonus time as Donald Matoyer, the 6'9 junior, goes to the free throw line.
They've got some big dudes on this Grandview team,
yes,
don't they?
They do. And his first free throw is too strong, no good.
So they've missed their last three. As Milam missed two, now Matoyer misses the first one. He'll have one more.
They come in at 67% as a team. Matoyer missed them both. Halfaker with the rebound. Matoyer just a 50% free throw shooter, but he missed both of them that time. Long three, Tim Washington from the corner, no good. Pushing foul on Halfaker.
Yep.
Go walk right back to the line. Matoyer will try it again with 34 seconds remaining.
He says, I'm going to try two more. I'm just now getting warmed up.
Again, he was just 3 out of 6 from the line coming in, so he's now 3 out of 8 on the year.
He's shooting almost as many free throws here in the first half as he has all season.
Yep. And he'll have a couple more right here. Again, it is double bonus time. And his first one is no good, 0 for 3.
I wonder if he's kin to the Matoyer that plays for Benedictine. Same name. Not a real common name, I don't think.
No, this one's from Kansas City.
Okay.
So I think this young man's from Kansas City. They still may be related. Eddie's 0 for 4 in the free throw line. He doesn't shoot free throws like the Benedictine Matoyer does.
No.
Almost over and back by the Vikings, but Matoyer's missed all 4 free throws.
25 seconds to go, about a 2-second differential between the shot and the game clock.
And it looks like Chad Lance is saying, let's take that last shot, down by 13. 15 seconds to go. Remy Price dribbling the basketball between the circles. Down to 10. Now they go to work. Plummer takes it left side. Fade away. 18-footer. Good. Good job by Larry Plummer, but that does leave them some time. 1 second to go. Half-court shot. Grazes the rim. It is no good. So Missouri Valley down by as many as 7.
Peter Odia, Nathan Washington, and Jjuan Hadnot. So ready to start the second half. It'll be Grandview ball as the Grandview Vikings lead in the Battle of the Vikings by 11 as we start the second half. Now Hadnot had it knocked away by Tim Washington. Spins inside, goes up. There's contact inside. Basket. Ball rolls off the side, but that's going to put Jjuan Hadnot on the line for 2 shots. As he went up, he was bumped by Bobby Collins on the shot. That'll be Bobby's second foul. So Hadnot, who has 14 points, will be at the line for 2. First shot up and in. Again, Jjuan Hadnot. Seems like he's been on this team a long time. He's a senior out of Beaumont, Texas, and he knocks down the first free throw. He'll have one more.
And gave the crowd a thrill with his slam dunk.
That was a highlight reel dunk, wasn't it? Hadnot hits both free throws, so give him 16 points, and the game extends the lead back to 13. Just underway here in the second half. Missouri Valley brings it the other way. Lemire, head of the key to Collins, tried to wrap around. It bounced off the foot of Nathan Washington. The official's going to call a kick. Be Missouri Valley ball. Played 30 seconds here in the second half. Chisholm Obanecki is going to inbound for the Vikings down on the baseline under their own basket. Chisholm, senior out of Rolette, Texas, gets it outside to Collins. Price, wraparound, tried again. Looked like a replay, instant replay. As Remy Price tried a wraparound pass inside. Again, it bounces off the foot of Nathan Washington. His left foot's a pretty good defensive weapon right now.
Yeah.
Missouri Valley ball. Price, head of the key to Collins. Hands on the left wing to Lemire. Darrell to Washington. Tim Washington around the screen. Pulls up for the jumper. Got it. So Tim Washington, that's a 2 as Tim Washington puts up about a 15-foot jump shot. He's in double figures with 11. Trims the Grandview lead down to 11. Here comes Grandview the other way. Milam outside. Hands down low to Hadnot. Tried to put it up and missed it, but Bronco puts up a 3. This one hits the front of the rim and pinballs off. There's going to be a foul underneath, and they're going to call a foul, I think, on one of the Missouri Valley players. Wow.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that at all.
Remy Price.
They call the foul on Remy. That'll be his first foul, so Remy Price picks up the foul. It'll be Benedictine ball underneath. Peter Odia will inbound for the Vikings out of Des Moines.
Remy looks as surprised as anybody, but the official must have seen something there.
They pass it outside to Bronco. He hands on the left wing over to Hadnot, gets a return pass. Now Odia skips it in the corner to Washington. Down the baseline once again to Hadnot. Hadnot double teamed right in front of the Grandview bench. Nowhere to go. Now he tried to bounce it off the leg, and he did. Bounces it off the leg of Chisholm Obanecki. So good play by Hadnot to keep the possession in the hands of Grandview, and the Vikings of Des Moines get the ball.
Yeah, they had him trapped, so it was a good play.
Odia, jump shot by Hadnot off the right side, no good. Offensive rebound, Milam. Spun inside, put it up and missed it. Bobby Collins gets a rebound from Missouri Valley. Here come the Vikings on the run. Remy Price, left side, deep 3 by Lemire. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Nathan Washington for Grandview. Now he brings it across very quickly. Neither one of these teams slow it down much. Left-hand shot by Washington misses. Scramble for the loose ball comes away to Remy Price. Ahead to Lemire off the glass and in. It's going to be a basket and one as that time Remy Price got the ball ahead to Darrell Lemire. Darrell goes up strong, bangs it off the left side. Fouled on the shot, so Lemire will be at the line. A chance for a three-point play as Odia gets the foul.
Good job by Darrell Lemire as he kind of moved his body sidewise to avoid most of the contact and make that a block instead of a charge.
Lemire can make this. He can make this an 8-point game if he can knock down this free throw. It's in the air. Got it. So Lemire completes the three-point play. Give him 5 points in the game. It's a 46-38 lead for Grandview. Here comes Nathan Washington up in the left hand, basket and one as Washington goes right around Chisholm Obanecki. And Nathan Washington goes up with the left hand. Again, he's the senior out of Houston, Texas. And he puts it in with the left hand, give him 18 points. He'll be at the line, a chance for a three-point play here. That's the third foul on Obanecki.
Missouri Valley had a pretty good athlete from Beaumont, Texas, didn't we? His name was Reyes, played little quarterback.
Right. Now Nathan Washington knocks down the free throw, so the lead that was down to 8 is now back up to 11. Missouri Valley with the ball is Remy Price, head of the key to Romeo Smith, who's checked in. Collins, wraparound pass, ball knocked away, now taken away by Odia. Here comes Grandview with an 11-point lead. Odia is going to be fouled on the drive by Darrell Lemire as Darrell reaches around. That's going to be Darrell's third foul.
Already the fourth foul on Missouri Valley, and we've played just over 2 minutes.
Now Lemire is going to come out. Larry Plummer comes back into the lineup again. Larry, the junior out of Sicily Island, Louisiana. He checks in for Missouri Valley. It'll be Grandview ball with that 11-point lead. Odia outside to Washington, being guarded by Bobby Collins. Now they wrap it on the baseline to Hadnot. Hadnot tried to back in, now pulls up for the J and knocks it down. Jjuan Hadnot goes to the baseline, goes right over the top of Tim Washington. Now Tim Washington the other way, lays it in for Missouri Valley. So a basket by Hadnot and an answer by Tim Washington. 51-40, Grandview leads it. Washington down on the baseline to Hadnot. Hadnot double team, skip pass over to Odia. Odia spins baseline off the glass and in. And Peter Odia, he started, but that's his first basket of the game as he a nice reverse layup on the baseline. Three by Romeo Smith from Missouri Valley off the front of the rim, no good, and a battle underneath as was that Bobby Collins, somebody in Washington. Yeah, it's Bobby Collins and Washington collide down on the baseline.
Get it on Bobby.
And they're going to call the foul on Bobby Collins. So that'll be Bobby's third foul. So he has three, Lemire has three, Obanecki has three, as three of the Missouri Valley starters in foul trouble with 3 fouls each.
Glad to have you with us today on moval.edu. Also, the second game on gvvikings.com in Des Moines.
53-40, Grandview leads at just under 17 minutes to go in the game. Deep three off the left side by Nathan Washington. Rolls around the rim and misses. Odia gets a rebound back to Washington. Skip pass out to Hadnot. Hadnot spins into the lane, puts it up and in, and boy, a powerful move that time by Jjuan Hadnot as he spun inside, banked it off the glass. He's got 20 points. And now got a timeout on the floor as Coach Chad Lance of Missouri Valley takes a timeout. So 16 minutes, and they've won, looks like 7 of their last 9. So they're playing very well right now. Missouri Valley ball. Missouri Valley down by 15. Vikes need a bucket here. Jump shot by Casey Cody Jackson, who's checked in. He missed it. The freshman misses a shot. Rebound Hadnot. Here comes Grandview the other way. 15-point game. Washington down low to Hadnot. Hadnot tries to back in on Tim Washington. Gets it to Milan. Milan goes right at Romeo Smith, puts it up and in. And Carter Milan, he has 8 points right now. It's a 17-point lead for Grandview.
Matches their largest lead of the game.
Plummer, nice pass to Washington. Tim Washington misses a flip shot, though. Romeo Smith gets a rebound. And I believe he's going to be shoved by Carter Milan underneath. So good backdoor cut by Tim Washington. Missed the shot, but Romeo Smith there to clean up the glass. And Milam saddled with the foul. That'll be his second.
I think Coach Lance thought maybe it was a shooting foul, but the official said no. That's only the first foul.
Haven't put the foul up on the board yet, but I know that was on Milam.
Yeah.
All right, so
the second foul, there it is.
Be Missouri Valley ball is Remy Price will inbounds under his own basket. Remy Price, Tim Washington, Larry Plummer, Romeo Smith, and Casey Cody Jackson, the 5 on the floor for Missouri Valley right now.
Now they have ruled it a shooting foul. Okay, so Romeo's going to the line.
So it is a shooting foul. So Romeo Smith, the senior out of Chicago, Illinois, on the line for 2, the left-hander. Southpaw shot in the air, bingo. So Romeo knocks down the first one. He's got 3 points. He'll have one more. Try to make this a 15-point game. Romeo with the bright orange shoes puts up the next one, got them both. So Romeo hits both free throws. 57-42. Now the Vikes come out in a press. Odia gets it across the timeline against the press. Now he'll set the offense up right out around midcourt. Odia guarded out there by Casey Cody Jackson, who Coach Chad Lance says is one of his best defenders. Now Washington, I think Washington took a shot in the eye, I believe. Unintentional, but Nathan Washington, I think, took a fingernail or something in his eye right now. He's got the ball now. Deep three right in front of the Grandview bench as the shot clock was winding down.
And Neelam's back in. He had a rough start. He's back in or Neelam, he's back in the game after having a rough start.
He missed 2 shots, or missed a shot, 2 fouls, missed 2 free throws, and been on the bench most of the time. So he's a pretty good player, I think.
He's back in there now.
Outside to Tim Washington. Tim, stop and go dribble into the lane, throws it up, had it blocked by Neelam. Now back to Remy. Price inside. Ball fake, Larry Plummer. Into the corner. Casey Cody Jackson, 8 on the shot clock. Price spins in. Vikes are going to have to hurry. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Romeo Smith puts one up and misses. And Bronco gets a rebound for Grandview.
I think Vikings passed up 2 or 3 pretty good-looking shots there. You're open 17 feet or so. You have to take the shot.
You do. Now Hadnot into the corner. Deep three by Nathan Washington. Pinball's out. No good. Rebound Romeo Smith from Missouri Valley. Quickly ahead to Larry Plummer. Deep three, Casey Cody Jackson. Front of the rim, no good. In battle for the loose ball, and they're going to say Jjuan Hadnot, the last one to touch it. So it'll be Missouri Valley ball. 14 minutes and 23 seconds left to play. 57-42, Grandview on top.
Vikings now shooting 44%. That's Missouri Valley. 53% for Grandview.
Remy Price to inbound. Remy gets it out, head of the key to Tim Washington. Now hands over to Larry Plummer. Deep three by Tim Washington. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound Hadnot for Grandview. Now Jjuan walks it slowly across the timeline. Bronco right in front of the Grandview bench. Back to Nathan Washington. Washington spins inside, put it up and goes to the deck. And he's going to be fouled. So once again, the athletic ability of Nathan Washington as he goes right down the middle, flips it up with the left hand and draws the 2-shot foul.
And that foul's on Tim Washington, his second.
One Washington fouls another.
Already the 16th foul on Missouri Valley, though, and there's still 14 minutes to go.
Nathan Washington with 19 points. He'll have 2 shots, make it 20 as he knocks down the first free throw. If you remember, Missouri Valley upset this Grandview team right here in this building a year ago in the postseason tournament. Missouri Valley seeded 10th, upset Central Methodist in overtime on the road, then came up here and upset number 2 seeded Grandview before losing eventually to Mount Mercy. And Nathan Washington buries both free throws, so give him 21 points in the game. 17-point lead for Grandview, just over 14 minutes left. Now Washington comes out and Corey Evers comes back into the Grandview lineup. Tim Washington moves into the lane. Now tried to flip it up inside. Had it knocked out of bounds by Bronco. Missouri Valley will inbound into their own basket. Chisholm Obanecki will be the inbounder. In the corner to Collins. Double teamed over there. Gets it back out. Remy Price. Remy hands to Tim Washington. Tim around the screen. Picked up by Hadnot. Now the ball knocked away. Taken away by Evers. Passes it ahead to Hadnot. Had it knocked away by Plummer. Now Hadnot goes up and bounces it off the leg of Larry Plummer out of bounds. So good heads-up play by Hadnot, Grandview ball.
You know, Hadnot, I don't think I want to play dodgeball with Hadnot. He throws that ball hard off those
98-mile-an-hour fastball. Oh, now they get a lob pass into Hadnot on the inbound play as they lob it up around the rim. Hadnot goes up and shoots it, misses it, but he's fouled on the shot. So that foul's going to come up on Larry Plummer, and once again that'll put Jjuan Hadnot on the line. He's 4 for 4 tonight. And that's the 7th team foul on Missouri Valley. That is probably a shooting foul right there, but now Grandview will be in the one and bonus from this point on. 13:33 left.
Missouri Valley, again, 4 straight losses, trying to end that today, and they will have to come from behind with 13:33 to go.
Hadnot with 2 right here. First shot in the air, got it. So Hadnot knocks down the first. 21 points. One more shot coming here. Second shot, bang, knocks them both down. So Hadnot's a perfect 6 for 6 from the line. It's a 19-point game. Missouri Valley needs a basket here. Over to Tim Washington. Tim, head of the key to Bobby Collins. Bobby lob into Obanecki. Chisholm goes up strong, left it a little bit short. Rebound to Nellum. Chisholm got a good look, just left it a little bit short on the little flip shot in the lane. Head of the key, Evers. Evers goes baseline. Now, nice play by Obanecki. Knocked it away, but it comes back out to Evers, and now they're going to foul on the drive, and that should put Corey Evers on the line, I think, for a 1-and-1 right here.
Yep, and that is a foul on Remy Price, his second. The foul's continuing to mount up here for the Vikings of Missouri Valley.
That's the 18th foul on the Vikings, and Missouri Valley Vikings. We still have 13 minutes and 2 seconds left to play in regulation.
2 fouls on Grandview at this point.
Daryl Lemire back in. Larry Plummer checks out for Missouri Valley. First shot by Evers comes up short. Rebound, Bobby Collins. Here comes Missouri Valley the other way. Remy Price. Head of the key, Collins. Left wing over to Lemire. Collins, deep three out of the corner. This hits the front of the rim and bounces off. Rebound, Hadnot for Grandview. Hadnot quickly across the timeline. Inside to Nellum. Ball fake, up off the glass and in.
Young says, finally got a basket.
Daryl Nellum gets his first basket of the game. He got the ball inside, put it off the glass. 21-point lead, biggest lead of the game for Grandview. Now, nice move inside by Obanecki. Missed the shot, got the rebound, and had the next shot blocked. So, good work on the inside by Chisholm Obanecki, but good defense by Grandview to keep the ball out of the basket.
So all of a sudden, that lead goes to 21 points with 12:22 to go.
It'll be Missouri Valley ball out of bounds. Head of the key to Collins. Over to Lemire on the left wing. Now Darrell gets it out to Washington. That's Tim Washington, guarded by Nathan Washington. Oh, nice tip pass to Daryl Lemire. Lemire's jump shot off the baseline missed it, but another offensive rebound, Obanecki. Good job by Chisholm. Now a drive inside by Tim Washington. Tried to flip it up and missed it. The Vikes fight for the offensive rebound, but can't corral it. So with exactly 12 minutes left to play, Grandview gets it back with a 21-point lead. A little pressure by Missouri Valley as they try to put the pressure on Corey Evers, but he gets it across to Brunkow. Now Brunkow loses his balance, has it taken away by Jackson. Here comes Missouri Valley, a three by Tim Washington. Rolls around and comes off. Nice offensive rebound by Tavius Brazil. And now Washington tries to pass it inside, tipped by one of the Grandview Vikings out of bounds, so Missouri Valley will keep possession.
And that Viking shooting percentage, Missouri Valley's that is, going down now 36%, 17 out of 47.
Plummer back in. Tim Washington takes a seat for Missouri Valley. Casey Cody Jackson, the freshman out of St. Louis, will inbound on the baseline. A no-look pass inside to Lemire. Darrell goes up strong. Nice job by Darrell as he snuck in between two defenders on that inbounds pass and got the pass, went up strong, and got fouled.
Call that one on Kareem Martin, his first foul.
So that'll put Darrell Lemire, the senior out of Manor, Texas, on the line for two shots here. Missouri Valley back at home on Wednesday night to take on Mid-America. Grandview at home to take on William Penn on Wednesday. Those should be a couple of good matchups. Lemire missed the first one. Darrell struggling at the line. I've got him at looks like 1 out of 5 from the free throw line. He'll have one more here. Second shot, Lemire missed them both. Darrell usually a pretty good free throw shooter, not having much luck here tonight. Grandview breaks the press. They get it across the timeline. Grandview in no hurry to shoot right now. Brunko, they're going to get him for a travel as Brunko tried to drive down the middle, tried to shovel it to Nathan Washington, but shuffled both feet. And now Coach Chad Lang.
See what happens there if they maybe climb into third place.
Tavius Brazil, Casey Cody Jackson, Daryl Lemire, Chisholm Obanecki, Larry Plummer, the five on the floor from Missouri Valley. It's Evers, Washington, Brunko, Nellum, and driving inside and Martin on the floor, but Daryl Lemire drives in and lays it in for Missouri Valley. So a nice take that time by Daryl Lemire as he goes right down the middle, puts it in off the front of the rim to make it a 19-point game. So Missouri Valley needs to play some defense here.
Place defense, start cutting into this deficit.
Brunko drives inside, goes right at Brazil, missed it, rebound away to Obanecki from Missouri Valley. Here comes Lemire quickly across the timeline into the corner. Plummer lobs into Obanecki. Chisholm up strong with the left hand, missed it. Nellum gets a rebound for Grandview.
Boy, good move, just couldn't finish.
Yep. Nellum, pretty good defense that time. Now Nathan Washington to Nellum. Lob inside, ball up and in. Good ball movement that time by Grandview as Nellum got the pass. He found Kareem Martin wide open underneath. Martin lays it in, lead back to 21. Deep three by Brazil, missed. Rebound Nellum.
That's a pretty quick shot there from the big guy out there.
It was. Here comes Grandview. Nathan Washington quickly to the bucket, and he's going to be fouled. So how many times has Nathan Washington been knocked to the floor tonight? He's so quick, and he got inside, flipped it up. He missed the shot, but got fouled and went to the deck. But now he's going to be on the line for 2 shots. And that's going to be the 4th foul on Chisholm Obaneki.
So Obaneki in some foul trouble with 10-12 to go.
Washington with 21 points in the game. He'll have 2 free throws here. First shot by the senior, good.
No question about it, Hadnot and Washington are going to score the bulk of their points. Those are the 2 guys they want to go to on offense.
Well, the 2 of those guys tonight are 10 out of 11 from the free throw line between the 2 of them. Washington will have 1 more. Bingo, got them both. So give Washington both free throws. 23 points for him in the game. 67-44. We're halfway through the second half. Right wing Plummer. Deep 3 by Larry. Front of the rim, no good. Battle for the loose ball. Offensive rebound comes back to Plummer, and he lays it in. So good hustle by Larry Plummer. Give him 8 points as he gets the stick back with 9:49 left to play.
Yep, just fouled his own shot. Came right back to him. Had the easy layup.
Right, Odia, right wing to Washington. Skip pass to Hadnot. Hadnot traveled. So Hadnot trying to go to the baseline, shuffle those feet on the takeoff. So one of few mistakes by Grandview here this afternoon. Ball back to Missouri Valley. Missouri Valley needs to make a run right now, get back in this game. Deep 3 by Jackson, misses. Hadnot skies for the rebound. I had it taken away by Lemire, up and in. Good hustle by Darrell as he took the ball away from Hadnot. Put it up and in. Darrell now with the 9 points in the game. Good hustle that time by the senior.
Big play there.
Left side, Martin. Now out to Hadnot. Deep 3 by Martin off the right side. This misses. Rebound Romeo Smith from Missouri Valley. Quickly ahead to Lemire, and he's going to be fouled by Nathan Washington. So Nathan Washington runs into Darrell Lemire on the right sideline. That'll be only the 4th. I think that's only the 4th team foul on Grandview. So that's the 2nd on Washington, a non-shooting foul. Jackson outside for Valley. Stop and go yo-yo. Tried to go inside and goes up, and he's going to be grabbed on the shot by Martin. So Kareem Martin gets his 2nd foul, and that should put freshman Casey Cody Jackson on the line for 2 shots here. Casey out of St. Louis. 67-48. 9 minutes left to play in the game. Jackson's first shot rolls around the rim and comes out. Casey has yet to score here today. He'll have 1 more shot here. Crowd gets real quiet all of a sudden. Jackson's 2nd shot, got it. So Casey gets 1 out of 2. It's an 18-point game right now. Missouri Valley needs some stops. Try to get back in this game. Odia over to Hadnot. High post to Milam, who's checked back in. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Rebound Tavius Brazil from Missouri Valley. Brazil, head of the key for a 3. Got it! Tavius Brazil knocks down a triple. You don't see the big guy shoot the 3 that much, but he did that time. He buried it from beyond the arc right at the head of the key, and all of a sudden it's a 15-point game. Grandview in no hurry right now. Milam down low, had it knocked away, but it comes back out to Odia. Now bounce pass, Milam into Odia in the corner. Deep 3 by Hadnot off the left side. No good. Rebound Tim Washington. Here comes Missouri Valley. Ahead to Jackson. Casey Cody's 3. Good! Knocks it down. So back-to-back 3s by Tavius Brazil and Casey Cody Jackson. And Ken, Missouri Valley back within 12. They were down 21 not that long ago.
Well, with that 3-point shot, these leads can evaporate in a hurry.
Deep 3 by Nathan Washington, no good. Tip try by Odia, misses. Offensive rebound up and in. So too many chances that time as the Grandview Vikings missed a couple. Jjuan Hadnot. I'm missing somebody. Thought I said Martin. Maybe not. Anyway, outside. Deep 3 by Brazil. Missed this one. Tavius hit that 3 a minute ago, but missed that one. The 5th player is Peter Odia. He's the one I missed for Grandview, and he brings the ball across the timeline. Odia hands over to Hadnot. Milam. Good ball movement by Grandview. Casey Cody Jackson picks up Hadnot. Hadnot spins inside the free throw line. Dumps it down low. Has a beautiful pass by Hadnot down to Kareem Martin, and Martin lays it off the glass. And now the other way, the Vikings get it ahead to Larry Plummer, and I think Larry Plummer goes up for a slam, hangs on the rim.
They're going to call that technical?
I don't know.
I thought there was a player right underneath him, and you should be able to do that.
You can protect yourself. Yeah. Larry Plummer got loose, got the slam. Plummer went up high that time. But I think, did they call him for hanging on the rim or what? I don't know.
And that's the same thing we saw with Hadnot the other way, because it's going to be a one-shot technical from Nathan Washington. Remember, early in the game, Tim Washington shot one. But I thought even on the Hadnot one, Halfacre was laying on the floor underneath him.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised that was called.
Called a hanging on the rim technical foul against both teams during this game. That one was on Larry Plummer, and Nathan Washington buries the first free throw, the only free throw, and I guess give Plummer the foul on that, so it'll be Grandview ball. They lead at 72-57. 15-point game. Hadnot, round a pick, picked up outside by Casey Cody Jackson. Now double teamed, had it taken away by Jackson. Ahead to Plummer. Plummer up and in. Good drive that time. Good steal by Jackson. Ahead to Plummer. Give Plummer 12 points in the game. Now the other way, Nathan Washington, he tumbles to the floor again, but he's fouled again as Romeo Smith goes up and whacks Nathan Washington on the arm. So it's going to put Nate back on the line for 2 shots.
Romeo got all ball, but he also got him on the shoulder and knocked him down. And that's one thing about Grandview. When the Vikings of Missouri Valley score, they don't waste any time getting that ball back up court.
Boy, Nathan Washington, how many times has he been knocked to the ground here? He's so quick. First shot by Nathan, good. Boy, he has not missed a free throw yet tonight. He's a perfect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7
He's
for
got
7, 25?
25 points in the game. He'll have one more here, try to extend the lead. And he does. Makes it a 15-point game as Washington knocks down both free throws for Grandview. Here comes Missouri Valley. Plummer outside Brazil. Now Romeo Smith sets a screen. The Plummer comes around. Larry flips it up, missed it. Battle for the loose ball underneath, and they're going to say Grandview touched it last.
I think the ball was last touched by Kareem Martin.
Plummer to inbound for the Vikings. 6:28 left to play. Been a fast-paced game. Both teams just flying up and down the court. Plummer thinks about a three. Now gets it head of the key to Washington. Tim Washington drives in, fires it up, missed the shot, but he's going to be fouled.
Oh, Romeo, look out. Romeo went up and dunked it. You could call that a delay of game if you wanted to.
Yeah, they didn't. You got a break, Romeo. So that's going to be a foul on Milam. That'll be his third. That's going to put Tim Washington on the line for 2 shots here. First shot, good. So Tim, another double-figure outing for him. He's got 14. He averages 16.3, so getting close to that average. I tell you, put Tim Washington, Nathan Washington on the floor at the same time, you'd have a couple pretty good guards.
2 good guards. No question about it.
Tim Washington will have one more shot. Got it. So good job by Timmy. He's a perfect 3 out of 3 from the line. Trims the lead to 13 with 6:17 left to play in the game.
Still plenty of time, but if you're a Missouri Valley fan, need some stops.
Odia outside to Martin. High post, Hadnot. Hadnot double team. Now taken away by Brazil. Ahead to Obanecki. Right wing, deep 3 by Tim Washington. Bounce off the rim, no good. Tim thought that one was down. It started down court, but the ball pinballs out to Peter Odia for Grandview.
Well, that would have made it a 10-point game.
That would have. Jump shot, Hadnot. Rolls around, no good. Tim Washington with a rebound from Missouri Valley. Behind the back dribble. Now reverse into the lane. Puts it up. Fouled on the shot. So a nice move as Tim Washington took it coast to coast. He did a behind-the-back dribble, got around one defender, spun into the lane, and went right at Nathan Washington, and Washington picks up his 3rd foul. That's going to put the other Washington, Tim Washington from Missouri Valley, on the line for 2 shots.
You know, last Saturday we saw good. First one's good. We saw Baker. Then Wednesday we saw Benedictine, 2 teams that kind of like to slow it down. Not the case today.
There's no such thing as slow down in this game. And Missouri Valley doesn't like to slow it down. And Washington hits both free throws, so good job by Tim. He's 4 out of 4. He's got 17 points, and it's an 11-point game right now.
Still 5.5 minutes to go.
Missouri Valley needs stops on the defensive end. Bronco Bronco double team, skips it in the corner to Odia. He drives in, goes up, had it partially blocked. Rebound Obanecki from Missouri Valley. Missouri Valley hanging around here. Jackson inside, turnaround Brazil. Oh, had an easy shot that time, and Tavius banged it off the right side of the rim. Got a good look, just didn't finish. Still an 11-point game, down to 5 minutes left. Now Nathan Washington, right wing over to Bronco. Oh, wide open underneath. There's Kareem Martin, kind of a backdoor cut that time by Kareem Martin. He got loose on the baseline, give him 10, lead back up to 13.
Yeah, that was too easy.
Now a three by Casey Cody Jackson, no good. So Vikes give up an easy basket, then miss a three. Grandview ball, 4:40 left to play. Now, battle for a loose ball. Good hustle by Casey Cody Jackson as he dives to the floor, and I think they're going to say that Grandview touched it last, so it'll go back to Missouri Valley. So Missouri Valley down by 13 with 4.5 left. Casey Cody Jackson brings it across the timeline against a man-to-man defense, takes it right baseline. Picked up over there by Bronco, into Obanecki. Now back to Jackson, fakes a three. Now hands back to Chisholm. Chisholm goes right out Bronco. They're going to call an offensive foul, and I think Chisholm Obanecki is just fouled out of the game. As that time, Jordan Bronco squared up inside. Obanecki went right over him, went right at him, went right over the top of him, and so that's going to be an offensive foul on Chisholm, and that's going to be it for him. So Obanecki fouls out in the game. He had 2 points, 2 free throws.
You know, the Vikings of Missouri Valley have had some chances against this Grandview team, just have not been able to convert the last 3 or 4 possessions.
76-63. Missouri Valley down right now. Now a good play by Bobby Collins. Bobby bats a pass away, bats at the teammate Larry Plummer. Now Plummer throws a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, tried to whip one down to Romeo Smith, and I'm not sure that Brown, the wide receiver for Pittsburgh Steelers, could have caught that ball. Antonio Brown. That was a 98-mile-an-hour whistle. Hadnot inside, up and in. Nice move that time by Jjuan Hadnot just when his team needed it.
Yep.
So he spun inside, put it off the glass. I think he's got 24, I believe.
Yeah, he and Washington controlling the show here.
Now the other way, Plummer puts up a jump shot from Missouri Valley. So Larry Plummer a good second half. He's got 8 in the second half, 14 in the game with 3:28 left to play. It's a 13-point Grandview lead. Double team by the Vikings. They get it to Bronco. Baseline underneath. Flip shot by Kareem Martin up and in. Boy, a big half for Kareem Martin. That's 10 for him in the second half, 12 in the game. Missouri Valley needs to get stops on the defensive end. Can't match him basket for basket at this stage of the game. Deep three, Plummer off the left side. This one no good, but an offensive rebound by Romeo. Romeo had it knocked out of bounds by Odia.
Vikings will bring in Remy Price, and Darryl Lemire will check back in, but we're running. The Vikings of Missouri Valley running out of time. 2:57
Got to get some stops on the defensive end. Tim Washington inbound from Missouri Valley. Outside Bobby Collins. Lemire lobs in for Romeo. Romeo goes up, and good move by Romeo. Didn't try to slam it, just went up and laid it in. He's got 6 points, makes it a 13-point game. Odia right in front of Coach Dennis Schaefer in the Grandview bench. High post to Grunkau. Washington cut off by Bobby Collins. Good D by Bobby that time. Now Odia into the corner to Kareem Martin. His three off the right side. No good. And battle for the loose ball. Who touched it last? I think they're going to say that the Vikings, Missouri Valley, I think, touched it last. So I believe it'll be Grandview ball. 2:22 left to play. 80-67. Grandview's led most of the way. Lead seesawed back and forth in the early going, but the Grandview Ball Club led 44-33 at halftime and has kept that double-digit lead most of the second half. Grandview super fan with the red cape. Okay, he's done a good job today. All right, Grandview's ball. They throw it into the backcourt. Bronco picked out there by Remy Price. Gets it over to Odia. Hadnot double teamed into the lane. Tried to get it inside. Had it knocked away for a minute, but Nathan Washington gets it back. Misses the shot, but Bronco gets the offensive rebound and puts it back in. Give him 6. It's a 15-point lead.
Huge bucket.
Deep three, Lemire, no good. Ball tips out to Tim Washington. Timmy, hands on the right wing over to Remy Price. Remy up for a three. This one no good. The rebound comes away now to Hadnot, and we're down under 2 minutes to play, so going to be tough for the Missouri Valley Vikes to get over the hump now.
Grandview team, they're a pretty good team. Now they throw it out.
Now Martin just throws it at nobody in particular. It just goes out of bounds.
I think he thought one of the young men coming into the lineup was on the floor.
There were 5 white shirts kneeled down near the scorer's table.
And he just threw it over there, and they all looked at it like, I'm not in the game yet. The ball goes out of bounds.
Landon Rush, Dallas Minders, try to get these names for you, Jay Chen, Drew Johnson, and Logan Gilman in the game for Grandview right now. 5 new faces in for Coach Dennis Schaefer. There's a jump shot by Lemire off the baseline, misses, and the rebound comes out of there to Logan Gilman. Now he gets it up ahead to Minders. A little pressure by the Vikings. Now Rash brings it across. Grandview in no hurry now, down to 1:07 left in the game. Right wing, deep three off the right side, missed it. Offensive rebound. And now they try to pass it inside. That three was missed by Drew Johnson. Vikes get the rebound. Tim Washington with a three. No good. And the ball knocked out of bounds. I think it went off of Gilman out of bounds. So it'll be Grandview ball under a minute to play. It'll be Missouri Valley ball under a minute to play. 82-67. Grandview's going to win it. Romeo Smith from Missouri Valley up and in. Good lob pass into Romeo. Puts it up and in. And Romeo with 8 points in the game. There's press by the Vikings. They get it to Chen. Chen dribbling against Darryl Lemire. Chen with the left-hand dribble. Brings it across the timeline. Drives inside. Goes right at Romeo Smith and misses it. Bobby Collins ahead to Price. Remy up and in the other way. So good rebound by Bobby Collins ahead to Remy Price, but we're down to 29 seconds. It's an 11-point game.
Vikings keep the pressure on.
Now good job by Grandview to break the press. They get it across to Drew Johnson. Now outside is Minders. Now Grandview in no hurry right now is Landon Rash. He's just going to hold the ball. Missouri Valley's going to let him hold it. We're down under 10 seconds. So Grandview, they're going to come in here and get a big win. And the Grandview Vikings are going to see their record move to 10-7. 10-7, depending on how Peru State does today.